Hello guys, it's TanIntenseBot. I'm back again to bring you another live stream. I've promised at the start, I promised I would do something, and I will do as I asked, as promised from the start. And you know what, and if anyone does not have watched my series from the early stages, well, I'm going to tell you now. And I'm going to show you as well. I've not prepared anything, and also the stream is early because my sister's not here, so I'm allowed to go on my computer early. Makes a disadvantage for Ashley, but she's doing a thing, Mrs. something. Right, let me get the picture of where I'm going. We came to space, but now it's our time to travel to a place we should have gone long ago. To a place we call home. We shall make a home here. A home we can enjoy. Well, that's the end of my little speech. I've just decided how I've not decided how the ship's gonna look. I've not even thought about how the ship's gonna look. I added new solar panel mod. So it's like a medium one, and there's like a solar panel. It's just small panel, medium, tiny, small, medium, tiny, centered. That's a large one there. They're like large, bigger ones, thinner ones. They'll have something. It'd be better. Medium centered and medium itself. Right. Less dawdling, more building. Seat. Oh, not a seat, but more of a flight seat. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to make a 10 times reactor. 10 times reactor, so I'll have uranium in there. Let's just go for reactor so I can then just establish it properly. And I'm probably going to. So I'm going to make space for people to join if they want to join the journey to Earth. I'm not sure if anyone's going to come also, but I'm going to be here. The way the JavaScripts are going to be there. Just Windows. I'm just practically going to make it as appealing as possible, really. I've not planned anything, and not planned how I'm going to make the ship. Sorry, but I just not had it on my top of mind straight away. I know I should have thought of how the ship's going to be. But one thing for sure is I'm not going to crash it. That's one thing I'm not going to let happen. Then that's a bit annoying. So one by two. This is interesting enough for me. I could say that, but no. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this. This. Orientation. Something I'm never gonna get used to. I may be able to just. Times 2. It's probably going to be saying 1 times 2 inverted. 1 times 2 flat. That's interesting enough for me. I know, they're just becoming annoying. It's just annoying for me trying to figure this one out. Curved windows go here. Can't use this one, can't use this one. If you use that one it won't work because it needs to be flipped and it won't stay flipped, as you can see. Can't have that because the glass, the way it's placed. Oh, I can place that. Just as close as I'm gonna get to protecting this. A 1x2 flat. So I can just like come down here and have that. Okay, that's that. And that's this. Is that the same problem here? So if I was to get a minor iron frust, just not minor, but you get what I mean. Which way am I going right now? Wait a second, let me pull up that. Well, I'm going to be doing a different game next week. I've just been trying to finish the series, but I'm trying to. What I'm doing now is trying to do what I should have done at the start, and that is make a proper base, a proper space, an area that I can go down to Earth, and then next week I'll be doing Unturned. So I'm not just doing this game; I will be doing it differently, another game. So don't think that I'm just doing one game only. I am going to be doing others. I just now got to think on how this is going to go out. No large thrusters because I think that's a little excessive. Wall. No, half wall. I'm just gonna. I think it's cover. No, it's armor pieces. Make it just as clean as possible. Door. I'm just thinking about the door actually. Either 3x2. No, I'm gonna have it as small as possible. So I may just have it like this. Just go out a little bit further. Yes, it's that. If I put some, I'm just thinking what I should have here. I could have. It's supposed to be on go on to Earth, so I could have some batteries just going across here. I've got a service for next week on the Unturned. I just need to get access to the server, or get the owner to fix the settings, as it's not working currently. It's bugging out a little bit. I've got some batteries across the bottom, so that's decent for security wise. Antenna. This is interesting. This could be interesting for me to place. It's got something to it. It's not a good look, a reasonably nice look to it. It's not perfect. Because this is just for the aesthetics wise. This is for the aesthetics and it'll work. If in theory should work. O2 Ultra Ox. You know I'm gonna have to go for that, you know that. I'm just thinking about the thrusters. just make this ship as look as nice as possible. I'll be able to make my way to the Earth with not much issue. I'd probably add one of those nice large engines, or a reasonable sized engine. Radar, holographic table map. I think this is the best gun for what my purpose is. I know I could start. Oh, that's like 2 blocks wide. Huh. So it's 4 blocks wide each block it is. But I know I'm going to be making it at space an elevator with it. Yes, you heard me right, an elevator. I may just place this like this, and then start. Right. Well, it's got some reasonably good cockpit size. Hello. I'm fine. I'm building what I've been wanting to should have done at the start, and that is to make way to Earth. And you know what? I may just add this thing as well. So mini shield generator, so it'll protect me. Cryogen chamber to make the whole piece look a bit more better feeling. That's that cryogen chamber there. And because I'm going to be landing on Earth, I should be landing in this. Both as I can place the ammo in there. Tropical fruit. I don't really like fruit really, but I don't actually. I've not eaten a fruit in ages. That's the truth. I've not eaten a fruit in ages, so I can't really say. Parachute hatch. Okay. I'll be able to decide what I'm going to do for this part as well. I want to add something that's got a good purpose. You know what? Because I have not placed this generator yet. It's a 20 times gen. I'm going to place that here. Have this here. There's a load of things I can get done. I just got to manage it carefully. African vegetable. Don't know. I don't actually know any African vegetable, so sorry about that. I don't. What could look nice? Jammer, just in case somebody tries to jump to this thing. Don't want anyone trying to jump to this ship. It's just like, it's a long thin ship, but I'll probably have the thrusters on the side, and I'm going to be making way to here on Earth. If you've not seen the base recently, this is what it is. I built that inside the. This base has this middle part. I've got potential for lots of stuff. I still need to think of what's going to be actually for. If anyone's wondering why I've got the Bofors on tops, anyone who attacks, I can just shoot if I'm on Earth. Just start shooting them. Seems reasonable. Jammer, I'll have to. I have an idea where I can put the jammer. That should be fine. One second. How is that? How low is that? Ah, okay. I was just wondering if it was even because I don't want it to look odd. And I've now got to place this jammer on the ship. Personally, I think the ship is going to have a good will have a really good job at the end of it. Oh, I'm just hoping it could actually land without any problems. Okay. Hydrogen thrusters. No, I'm just going to. So ion for now, and I don't need many. I seriously do not need many ion thrusters. I just go to the planet, and I don't need to worry about slowing down. Ion thrusters have that there. Atmospheric thrusters. These things are a beast when you just start using them a bit more often. They don't work currently because they're in atmospheres, but they'll work. They will work. I'm not worried about downward thrust really, just as long as I can get down to the planet. Well, what I mean by ion thrusters, as long as I've got good down thrust to keep the ship alive, I am happy. As long as it won't kill itself by the time it's arrived on the planet. Okay. Have about it's evenly spaced out. I'm trying to make the ship as look as nice as possible, but functional as possible, so because I don't want it to just turn out to be an absolute failure. Yes, I've got that. Ion. I'll put some ion thrusters. I don't need much, as I said. may not have these little edges here. I need to even out the thrust properly. That's there. Not pretty with the thrusters, but it's got function, hasn't it? Actually, I could put these large these large things here, so I'd have less iron thrusters on the side. Okay, that's off-centered. Don't want to have off-centered, or it'll cause some people to have OCD issues. Yes, that's the original ship. That shouldn't be facing that way. I think that should. I think I may have gone overkill on the thrust. I may have gone overkill. That's what happens if you don't have, you know, jetpack on. The artificial gravity generators will just start trying to chuck you onto the ground. And that's what happens when you have no dampeners on as well. You start flying off into the abyss. If anyone wants to join, they can. This world is multiplayer. Public. It's public, so anyone can join. Anyone could join. And it's also creative, so people can let the creativity go loose. It's got some capability here. Thrust downwards to here. Yup, it's functional there. I thought there. Oh guys, I think I have got myself I think this ship is functional into a certain aspect. Just let's give it a nice curve to it so it's appealing to the art, so it looks nice. Don't want the ship looking ugly. Oh, gonna have to find some uranium. And I should have uranium in my storage. Last time I've checked. It's gonna take me some time. And if anyone's wondering, I've done most of this on my own. Not everyone knows about that. This system is still not sorted itself out. Also, is uranium in there at all? Uranium. Oh, that's sad. There's no uranium. Well, it's not on me, I know that for sure. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to get my tan tool out. That should be removed, that mod. I thought I removed it. But I'm just gonna drill out some uranium because I know where the uranium is. Start providing the ship's fuel if I can. Oh, actually, I don't need to worry about fuel. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've done a lot to this place. I've done so much work to it. Silicon. I know uranium. I know there's some uranium. Deuterium. Don't need deuterium. I've mined I've mined most of the deposit here. Uranium. I remember this. I remember this tunnel. I'm not really bothered about inventories, just get uranium and just get going. Just set it to refine. Because I'm in multiplayer, I'm on creative, I don't have to worry about banging into stuff. The base is so big, I don't know how I'm avoiding it. I can't seem to access the 900mm cannons and see what they actually is. But oh well. This is, if I don't see the sign, Alicia Generations room. I'm gonna use his refinery. And yes, I have my own, but it's not as efficient. That guys is 3,714. I'll tell it to despawn the items, because I'm not bothered if I lose them. I'm in creative. That's all the items, and you know what? Alt F10. Space add clean up. And that's how you fix the stuff. Quick as possible. One gram should be fine, but if I need any more, I'll go to it. And I'm not so. I still think the laser antenna is so much more better. I've noticed, and I've still not got it built in to the base. Just telling myself off of that. Actually, I should be using this thing. It's much more efficient. Oh. Oh. Control panel. Antenna. Copy my copies coordinates up. Oh guys, you ready? You ready for me to head to Earth? I can put the uranium into the ship. It's somehow got oxygen in it. want megawatts. Right. It's unable to slow down. And something's been attacked. I've been attacked by my own base. Interesting enough, I've never expected that. I should do it quicker. I thought this was an enemy. Didn't protect me though. Didn't protect me from the gunfire. The shields. Although, at least it's heavy blocks. That's the good thing, it's heavy blocks. I just somehow didn't recognise this as its friendship. I think it didn't I'm not sure if the settings was told to I think it was not set to target neutrals. So annoying this is. Attacked because I was not marked as a friend. Well, that's the good sign actually. The base protected me. Oh, I don't think the shield worked. The shield's not. Did I add a shield or not? Was it there? It was there, it should have worked, but it didn't. I'm just still questioning why did my base attack me, and why was I not protected from the 900mm cannon? I should have been fine. That 900mm cannon at atmospheric thruster. So ion thrusters. Because I forgot to add the thrust to go backwards. Do that now. This entire ship has got to be, this grid is going to be well, it's somehow not been sensed as. Well, there's a few members actually. A load of members. But still, I'm confused how the ship was not sent as a friend. Now we can go to Earth. It's not even. Ship's still not perfectly prepared. Let's see, where's the how many much more mistakes is there on this ship from the damage? So just one block over. Or is it one more as well? But then it's over too much as well. So that is how many blocks away? 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. It's fixed. But I think there is a parachute in there, but and also is the gravity generator on? Because I thought I had one. No, there's no gravity gen. I had one. Oh. I'll do now. Finally! We have to make way. Artificial gravity. Gravity's effect is took effective now. It has took effect. It has took effect. After 40,000 miles in there. I've reached it. I'm gonna be able to make way to Earth. I'm gonna make way base to here. Base is there. Well, that's a wonderful base, but we gotta start somewhere. Somewhere new. Just be careful not to let the speed go over a certain amount. I'll slow the ship down when it gets to a certain speed. Yep, those thrusters are enough to keep me alive. The grav gen. If it crashes, shouldn't do though. Got a parachute just in case. I'm not sure if I'm missing hydrogen at all. Hydrogen. Custom hydrogen tank. The thrusters are working. Yep, they're working. Guys, we've officially made it to Earth. planet we can call home. The amount of thrust on this is just perfect. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, it gets you to the planet with no problem. You want to stop, the thing will stop. This picks up thrust when you put it on full max. Did you see how well those atmospheric thrusters stopped me? I should have added. Yeah, that's the one thing I should have added. Yep, it's just the Earth's gravity. If I can't. Landing gear up. Guys, we can officially step foot to Earth. We have officially stepped foot. From all the way up there to here. Yeah, our thrusts don't work very well on our own. But we have landed. Lots of this, a far distance away. Distance I never expected to reach. And I know what I'm gonna do. So much has been done. Do you have any idea what I'm gonna build? I didn't say what I was If no one knows doesn't know by now, you're missing out. I'm trying to make a space elevator, and it's going to require the landing gears involved. Space elevator. I could do something amongst the lines where it can stay in the middle. but it'd have to somehow work. I think this is. Okay, let's start. Where is it? It's to do with the terrain. Voxel hands, yes. This. Control H, no. If I'm gonna make this town, I'm gonna need to figure out what I'm making it out of. I had like researched it, but because of the game's not allowing me to just connect to it. Well, at least I'm not suffering any dogs right for now. That's one thing for sure. Those things are evil. It's a quick takeoff it is. You don't have to apply so much pressure with this ship. You can just take off with no issue. That's the platform I'm working with for now. Oh, that's that. I'm just going to just research it again because it's just Space Elevator is not easy to learn. It's just a bit difficult. Right, I'm going to go back to silence, as the tutorial they gave me is not working, as it's a few years old. When looking at it, one says you could try use wheels. Don't think that'd work out. Although I could attempt it. No, I don't think it'd work. Alright, I'll see if what I can get done. Because we're on planet Earth, it makes it harder to do like get anything. And this is going to be like artificial gravity, but field width, acceleration. Planetary's gravity. That's 1G in it, so but it made it harder to do certain stuff, like make a space elevator. So it's just like wheels. No, wheel. See if we can do a 1x1 wheel. It's like a 1x1 wheel, and it's just able to just go onto it. A 1x1 wheel. Ah. Oh, Discord. Let's see what this is. It's not telling me where. It's not helping. They did it like without power and they just got it working. This is a lot harder than you think it is. This won't stay on, so oh. It will stick, but it's harder. It is hard. It is possible. You just gotta be careful. Just gotta be. No, it won't stick like. And it. Oh, it would. Oh. Well, I'm going to copy this person's tutorial because it works. And yes, it works as far as I can tell you. And I'm going to continue trying to do what he did. Bear with me. Although I'm probably going to make it extremely wide so there's more space to do a lot more seating. That's the truth, I will do that. Maybe not. I may just I don't think I think it'd be harder to continue doing what I did. First off, the gravity's a nuisance in this game. It just makes the game so much harder for when you're in the atmosphere. They made it easy to get down, but they not made it easy to get up. He said he'd like to do it in the middle, and he did it quite high. Ah, sorry if anyone heard that. He's actually said he went to the side actually. When he doesn't make his map a bit. There we go. This is as close as he's gonna get to. You know, I'm probably going to sponsor his video actually, because it's just... Yes, he did comment back to me, so... I forget to turn my audio off at times. So, if you want to know how I did it, I'll send you the video link. There's the 6. This is what I've got for now. It's not perfect, but it'll work. As I seen the video how I did it. Yes, I do research. I do research. I'll only research when I want to do something. When it's something I'm willing to search, like that. So, guys, this is what it's got for now. Let's watch his video continually. I'm going to continue on making the squares as he did. But I'll be able to get a working elevator and an elevator we can work with. Use light blocks, but I'm going to use heavy blocks as it's more protective. And I think he put landing gears on the top, I believe so, yes, for security, but so the piece doesn't wobble all the time. Once this is secure, I can now start building more of the base itself, or the elevator itself. Atmospheric thrusters, and we all know these are going to be the ones that are going to get us off the actual Earth. And I had some thrusters going down up to stop it from going anywhere further. But it'll work, and I know it'll work. This is what he did practically, and he's just continually gone up, and then can't pit. Because it is 6 wides, it makes it a little ugly, but okay, I can't do much about it. Classifying it as an actual ship because of how many of these, I believe so. That causes any lag, I can't do much about it. Thrusters, iron thrusters. The amount of cockpits it has just, it doesn't need to worry about anything. it'll work, and I'll make sure it'll work. At a certain point I will need to start putting more thrusters again. But atmosphere, just thruster and thruster. Also, I'll need to show some signs of slowing down, so what? Okay, I don't know what button I pressed, but I somehow managed to go to change my Windows tab button. Interesting enough. I didn't even press Windows tab and all that, or I don't know what the hell I pressed. One of the keys made me have a new Windows tab. That's not annoyed anyone. I'll also need some I'll also need a generator. A reactor. Oh. A reactor, well, with some extremely good fuel. Iron thrusters. I see how. Is it just only landing gears? There's gotta be more than that. Like, seriously, there's got to be like one that is not working. But to make sure I know I've got it's off. Either. It may not be getting enough fuel, so a 10 times reactor that's producing 10 times the amount of consumption of energy, and it's still not able to keep this ship alive. Which one is it? There's a specific cockpit that I've gone in. And it had the right. This one. Too much rust. Too much rust. And I'll often just go to entity list. No, she's gonna come in my room. Sister, I hate her at times. Told her to shut my door. She didn't. No, she has. But next time, less thrust. Because I want to get there as quick as possible. That's going to be a very large this is going to be a very large building, and it's going to have so much security around it. If anyone does not know what this is, it's the space elevator. The elevator that I kinda didn't be careful enough about. Now it's I destroyed the actual piece, and now I need to build all the way up. There's gonna be a couple of pillars in this. Although I bet this is how you would make a skyscraper, just doing this. Just... It would be very that would be a very tall building, just to make a skyscraper. But not really, there's like I've seen like videos of people having massive towers and it's just like bigger than beyond your dreams. This is going to be very tricky to get the maximum ability. There we go. 100 blocks. I think now I should check if there's a mod that allows me to build more than 100 blocks if I'm just going up. But this is going to be a very long job. This is probably going to be like a series of just building a tower. Tower building series will be named. I'd have to reach like atmosphere, just a high atmosphere, to allow it to escape the Earth. Okay. If no one's ever interested in joining, I will allow it. I'll allow people to join and just straight on help me make the space elevator. I'd have it so much more bigger. Sadly, they need to fix it. They've ruined the ability to just go up with just a jetpack. You have to just go up in the ship. It's forcing you to make a ship if you want to go up. Although I just do hope this pillar is just going to take it up first, and then there's going to be like a few more pillars around it, making sure the whole thing's safe. I'm just waiting for the first sign of getting off this planet. Or finding out there's any gravity change. How did I go on the most lowest terrain? Oh well. 101 blocks. I think I can build further, but this is gonna take some time. I just like somebody to just continually build this pillar. I will get a mod for that. I will find a mod to build more than 100 blocks ahead. And I will just continue to make that 100 blocks, and I will just make it for the easy part when you need to build bigger than you need to do unnecessary actually thought you'll need. Although when I've left the Earth's gravity, I won't have to worry about won't have to worry about my jetpack as much. It'll probably be a bit quicker for me. And 95. I'll name it the space elevator next lesson. I mean next session, that's tomorrow. Ugh, get so confused. School's just taking a toll on me. Artificial gravity 0, but I'm still not making as much still not getting much further than I'm expecting to be. You can only just get lucky with the 101 blocks and it just wants to stop you. Space elevator is just going to take me some time. If somebody could come on and help me build this space elevator, I would be very happy because it makes the job so much quicker for me. You heard me correct, space elevator. I'll make the space capsule thing that goes up in a minute. I broke it actually. I broke it originally. I should have made the tower a bit longer so it works properly. And I'm going to have to get some towers around it, so that's going to take some of my time. But at least I'll have a space elevator. Who doesn't want a space elevator? It has much more purposes than a regular elevator. And I'm not seeing any difference in gravity right now, so I'm not losing gravity when I truly wish I could lose gravity right now, just to make the job a bit quicker so I can actually move up with a jetpack, because gravity is a dick with the planets. Because you simply can't do anything with the planet's gravity. You can't go up with your basic jetpack when you should be able to. You used to be able to. This is the boring part, but this is how far I've already gone. See that little platform there? I've already built a couple hundred blocks upwards, and I'm nowhere. I'm gonna have to do this about 400. If I'm really gonna get to go to 0 gravity, I'm looking to do 400 times. I'm looking to go up here 400 times. Don't ask me how I did the math. Hello. Next week it's going to be Unturned. I'm not going to be doing Space Engineers for the next week because the series is apparently getting boring. So do something new. Let's do Unturned again. This time I've got a server that I know can be trusted, as I know the person, and I'm currently apparently got the streamer rank in it, so when I'm able to connect, I'll be glad. It's already a lot of distance. The gravity's changing. Thank goodness. If the gravity's changing, I can start if I go up with a jetpack, it should be a lot quicker. So I would be able to go up on my own. Just continue place it. Oxygen low, clearly, yes. But when the gravity changes, I've done about currently for the amount of distance I've travelled, it says I've nearly travelled about 600 blocks upwards. Or 660 times about going across, just keep going up. Yes, you heard me right, 60 times I've already done this. Now that's that'll be 60 something. I've currently at 64th time. Tell by between the distance I'm making. Actually, that may be maybe 60. That may be my 66th time. I'm not sure. I can assume it's between the amount of times I've gone up. If anyone wants to just go back on the stream and see for yourself how many I've actually done, go on. But it would be a very boring process. So yeah, I've practically done that much distance. But at least the gravity's changing. 91 G, 0.91 Gs. I'm escaping the planet. I'm escaping the atmosphere. The only thing I should not do is let the pillar just die from the bottom, so I'm just gonna have to be careful about that. I may install a mod that allows me to build for quicker, because this is limiting to what I'm doing. I think it's after 20,000 miles or something like that. I may stop and just start actually having a normal ship that can just escape the Earth's atmosphere, because I would have done it about 200 times then, and I don't think anyone's going to want to see that all the time. It is going to get very repetitive and boring, and I'm going to need pillars on the outside, or I could add shield generate. No. Personally, I could have installed this space elevator myself, but I don't think anyone wants me to do that. Personally. I like how I've made the cockpit. Personally, I like how the cockpit's made. Not the best, but it functions as it's supposed to do. Hold on a second. I think I'm able to go up on my own now if I just go to a certain point. As I said, after a certain point I can start going up on my own. Oh, I'm not able to yet. Just a couple more G's and I'll be able to do it. At 30 meters per second, and it stops within about 5 or 10 meters per second. 10 meters up. That's how good the thrusters are on this. I'll get to above 0.75 G's and I'll probably start going above 0.7 G's and I'll be able to go up even further. I'll be able to do it on my own. And now that's gonna act like a projectile when that falls. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun for anyone down below. Luckily there is no one else down below. No one else is on. You can see a platform down there. That's how small it's gone. Now the thrusters are showing signs of being not as efficient. That definitely shows it. Definitely shows that I'm getting into space. 1 second, can I go up yet? Yes, I can. I'm going to start after a certain point and then just start going. Just doing it. It's not stop. I am now just getting up this planet with ease. starting to make way, making some distance. I think after 0.75 Gs I'll be able to just start doing it myself. Although I'm quite far up now. Wow, it's actually starting to struggle with the atmospheric thrusters. I mean, most of me iron thrusters are starting to do most of the work. What? It's unable to act. I did not expect this. The iron thrusters to fail on me. Well, not fail, but not be strong enough to just lift the ship up. And Discord, let's see what Discord says. Oh, come on. What is this? Just. Whoever is Buttered Bagels are in Discord. I've not named you that. You've named yourself. You can change it if you want, but no choice. But I can't always give a nickname to everyone. Everyone has a certain nickname. As long as once you get a certain rank, you can start I can start probably officially then starting to put symbols in your name. Hold on a second, that's how I could level the Meeseeks bot is. If you level up to a certain amount, it can give you certain traits to your character. Right, above me is 0.75 Gs. I should be able to do this a lot more easy. I said I was going to try use a jetpack. No, I still don't think it's strong enough, the jetpack. It's the planet's gravity is a bit screwed up with the regular thrusting up, and even this is personally my ship's fault, but I should have added more thrusters onto this to allow it to get up. Making our way to the upper atmosphere. Going to be glad when I finally met it. I know at 0.4 you start actually entering the gravity. At 40,000 meters, just as high as that. So I was fairly close to the atmosphere when I did take off. I took it down to the planet. So practically if that pillar goes, the whole thing's screwed up. Although this would have been perfect if you're in a survival. A pillar to space. It goes you'd have a very good build. You'd have a very good chance of getting to space without any problems. Also, I think my gravity is starting to become a little bit better for me. well, I mean from a ship really, to able to start taking a bit more thrust because of the iron thrusters have started to become stronger. It's not becoming as ineffective, it's becoming stronger as there's less atmosphere, and the atmosphere can allow the iron thrusters to start throwing the ions through. A tall tower. Yeah, I think that it is showing signs of improvement, the thrusters. Yeah, although yes, it stopped dead quickly because it's trying to fall, so it's using that as a disadvantage for the gravity. I can somehow still see the bottom of the base there. Oh, thank you. I'm currently building. At the start of my entire Space Engineer series, I did say I was going to make a space. I was going to go to Earth, and I have went to Earth, but I did want to make a space elevator. Sounds like a project that is bigger than usual. And I've already made a massive base. Kibotas has been with me and helped me with that as well. He's done a little bit of his base. I've secured it so he's got his own area. So officially, Kibotas and this other person will be allowing to access the top floor. Middle floor is totally mine. I can control whatever happens. But I don't force anyone to subscribe to my channel. That's the blunt truth. I'm not forcing anyone to subscribe. As long as people are happy to subscribe if they want to see my content every day, then I'm happy. And if I'm still trying to improve it every day, always trying to improve, always make my people, everyone around me happy. Even when I've got exams and all that, I try to make space. I've just realised something. I'm going to need to tell everyone this, but I'm unable to stream tomorrow. I'm not able to. Not until Monday, and I'll be able to do a longer stream then, because I have bank holidays and I'm going in the caravan. So meaning I'm not able to be on my computer as long, or I'm not able to go on my computer on the Thursday tomorrow. But I'll be able to on Monday because that's when one of the days I'm able to come back. I'm able to go on. I'm not in school on that day, and I'm coming back on that time, so I should be able to play the game. Although I think that's a Monday. Actually, I'm going to be doing the Unton series, so I'm going to have to prepare that. Oh my goodness me, there's so much to prepare. First, to show. I could tell I'm in the atmosphere now. I can tell with the blue they've used in the game. And I don't think 20,000 is going to be enough. I think I need more if I'm going to go beyond, to be able to do regular ships going beyond that. But this tower is going to be the main source of going up, and I really do mean up. This is the only source of going upwards, except from the ship. But the ship's inefficient. It could be. I could make hundreds of seats going up this one tiny pipe, and I'd be up here already. Literally, I could just make a space elevator that's reusable. Doesn't need to use as much fuel because there's no left and right. It'll only go to one direction itself. Makes it so much more usable. Orientation. Fix the orientation by using Q and E. I'm showing signs of reaching height just naturally, but it's just taking such a long time. And continue. Now I can no longer see the bottom half of the base. But I think I landed in the crater when I did it. Am I physically able to go up on my own now? Without any problems? I'm able to actually go up without any problems now. This is the atmosphere that I should be happy with. There's the ship. I could try to take this 200 meters high up. It's not I do travel down further, but the gravity is perfect for what I'm trying to do. I've done this now 120 times. How much distance have I got left? That's my question. How much more distance have I got to do? That's probably another more, a couple of hundred, 100 or more. Another 10 or few, definitely 100 more. And this is like a torture device, just going up. There's the moon. You can't see my base, that's the sad truth. Not from its distance, not for how big the base is. Although it is quite large when you get up close, it's not actually very large to comparison. The problem is with my base, I'm just struggle to think of what I could use for it for. Because it's just starting to run, I start to struggle to find a purpose for what I can do. Well, the good thing is within a half an hour I managed to make this little ship. It's a nice little little ship itself. It works, it functions, it takes me places. And it's practically a mobility vehicle, mine is right there. And continue. There we go. And I'm going to get close to the pillar because I feel like I've been tilting and I've not been right going up the speed I should be. Oh, this is so time consuming, but it's so worth it at the end. Space elevator. Who doesn't want to? It's one of the coolest ways to go up in a transport. Spaceships, you can make them anytime. Elevator, time consuming, but they look really cool when you get them done. You just only have to press the only two keys, but in here you have to press multiple to just fly to go up. So I believe doing what I'm doing here is the better result. There we go. And I have nearly escaped. I've nearly escaped the gravity of Earth. Multiplayer, if anyone's interested in joining. I'm always welcoming anyone. I even give them a room. We've already got is currently now got room 3. Kibotas has got the left side of the top bunk side of the base because he's been watching the series and playing and helping a lot, or trying to help. So I gave him a large area so he can now just teach himself because he's apparently still a noob at playing the game. So that's why he's got that. Other person, I've got Alicia Generation. He's been quite active on my streams. He's been active as possible, and he gives up his own time to try watch me. So I believe and he also comes on the world and he's tried to help me, and I've been teaching him as well. So it's only fair to give him some land of his own to control, and he would rather join my faction instead of just playing their own because they are still a noob at playing this game. I I'm a quick learner when playing video games. Oh, I'm gonna have to take the stream in 3 minutes, but I made so much progress. I'll have to name this the space elevator. I'll have to name this the space elevator in the info bar, so my base doesn't start trying to attack it from a distance. Although, I'm starting to make some serious distance with this now. My ship's rising, as it should be. Um, 0.43 Gs. That is starting to become closer to where I'm needing to be. Oh, there we go. Nearly done. I'm getting quite high. I think I maybe 20,000 may be a good height actually, because I've lost most of the gravity itself, so the ships could escape with no problem. Or not actually no problem, but they'd be able to get off the planet and just start. They'd be able to get off the planet and just go somewhere else, and they could just make the top area a massive, or a reasonably large area for docking ports. Be a docking port bay area. 0.41 G. Nearly 0.4 Gs. I've nearly escaped the planet itself. I've just stuck at certain points. This is it's just below down there. It felt like forever, but now it's starting to become. It's speeding up. I'm starting to make more distance and more ground. You mean you understand? I can't say ground because I'm in atmosphere, but you get what I mean, don't you? Just simply making distance, altitude. I'm gaining more altitude each time just to eventually get this done. Personally, I believe everyone's going to enjoy what I've got when this is done. Just a quick transport, and I could just go to space elevator, tell it to land, no problem, no problemo, and I'd have made a way to Earth in the most satisfying way, the coolest way. Still think I should go to the moon as well. I've learnt so much playing this game. Becoming a near an expert of this game itself. Oh guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream now, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'll stand myself out here, and I'll just pivot myself here so I get a view of the way I was. I'm quite happy what I've got. I'm not gonna be able to stream until, you know, as I've told, that on Monday. That's when I'm able to stream. But I have made so much progress. I'm gonna try and make a routine on this. But if anyone wants me to, because I'm gonna be doing Unturned, I hope you guys do come watch it, as it is back doing something that I used to play a lot. And yeah, that's practically all I can really say. I've done so much progress. I've done what as I promised at the start of the stream, go to Earth, and I have. And I did say something about making a space elevator, and I'm making a space elevator. So as much as I can say, yeah, I've enjoyed what I've done. If you guys please I do recommend you guys joining me on this game, because it is a lot more fun for me and you. So you could also get involved. That's all. I do allow that as well. Do I have anything to say? Nope, I don't have anything to say. So, well, I'll see you on Monday, guys. Bye.